They try to make it like basically like the 90s. Virginia used to have the fucking beats lit.
Going crazy.
Yo,
yeah.
I mean, it used to be before Atlanta. It was a beach out here. It's not. So, you know, I think they're trying to get it back to like that and give people a real chance. And it's going to bring money into the city.
Always dreamed it would happen like this, feel like a prophet. Power, know it's poppin'. Cool, know we locked in. Hundreds in my pocket, got lawyers for the dockets. Bitches say I switched up, I just switched my mindset. Shorty say she want.
Yo, it's Spazz the artist, and I'm here with Tidewater Waves. And you already know how we coming. G's.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you pulling up, man.
Already, yeah. Appreciate you having me, dog. I'm here to get it going. Shit. Ready.
Yeah, definitely. So, you know, we just start out for the people that don't know who you are. You know, who are you? Where you from?
So I'm Spazz the artist. I'm originally from the Bronx. I was in the Bronx for about 13 years. Moved to Hopewell, Virginia. Was in Hopewell for like 4 years. Shout out to Hopewell. Then I came out here to 757. I've been in Norfolk ever since. I graduated high school, so I've just been doing my thing then.
Dope, dope. So, you know, how was that transition from New York to Virginia? I know it's a whole different culture.
Right. So, low key, I mean, I miss New York and I love New York, but it was the right move for my family because me and my brother, we was getting into some things and there was a lot going on. So I basically, my mom's realized like, yo, we gotta go. So she had talked to my uncle and she wanted to be around him. So she was like, yo, we gotta go. She literally just pulled us out of New York. Nobody wanted to go, but we left.
Dope. So, you know, with you getting out here and just that, like, I guess you would say culture shock, how did you adjust? And then like where you are now, like what was that progression like?
When I first got out here, I mean, I didn't come out, I felt like I was already mature. So I didn't have the mindset to keep doing what I was doing in New York because I knew what it led to. So I came down here a little more chill, and I was in 8th grade. I was more mature. I was chilling, and I fed in great. You know what I'm saying? People started fucking with me, and I let everybody know I could rap. I wound up still doing some things, but that's neither here nor there. But you know, I let everybody know I could rap, and I wound up taking off in Hopewell, and I wound up battling people, shit like that. I went into it with a bunch of groups. There was a group named Star Boys I went into, and we was battling Nani and News, Don. There was a bunch of them, Gap, and we was battling. Now we all cool, but back then it was like heated and shit. And that was when I was with this group called Too Fresh. It was a while ago, but yeah, I was with this group. It was Too Fresh, and there was a bunch of people too. But it was like it was Mook, Blake, Tony, Nick. There's a lot of people, but we all was rapping, and I was basically the head. You know, I had to hold it down. So we was battling, and that's how I got kind of popular and Hopewell. So
yeah, so you said like it's like rap group. So you saying that not that you went against, I mean you went against people, but like y'all would have like a certain.
It was like, yeah, it was like group on group, like them versus us. There was a little
like
older than us.
5, like you hop in.
Nah, it wasn't even that. It was like just me versus. Sometimes my friends would hop in. My nigga Red, especially Red. I appreciate him. I can never not mention that nigga. But that nigga hopped in one of the times and he roasted this nigga, say like praying mantis and shit, some shit like that. The niggas went wild. But usually it was just me, because people be nervous, you know. And even then when you rapping, a lot of people want to rap, but when it comes to just going on the stage, everybody can't do it, you know. So people be nervous, and that's what it was. So I don't hold nothing against nobody. It was a lot of just me. Yeah. I got a lot of wins, and I took some losses and shit.
Okay.
Like that.
Dope. So, you know, with you like starting that way, like a lot of people may have like a writing background. A lot of people may just YouTube kind of get into it, you know, find some songs, but that just lyrical. I mean, that's a whole different type of realm. So how did that affect your, you know, creativity and how you approach music?
So, you know, I'm from New York. We love bars. We love bars. We love real rap. we started real rap, we started rap, and there's no offense to nobody else, but it is what it is. And so I always like bars, you know, Jadakiss, Biggie, Nas, Jay, and we can even go to Tupac, but that's a whole different, in New York, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot, 50, especially 50, even though he ain't got the most bars, but he's that nigga to me. And so I just go there at that mentality. And I also give a lot of influence to Philly. I don't know if you ever watched the old school Philly videos. There was a lot of them, like the whole Top Class, Touch Money, all them niggas used to rap. And I used to listen to them or listen to them. And then, you know, I'm like 13, you know, trying to get my shit right. And it helped me. It helped me definitely learn how to go at people more aggressive and basically say shit to make it sound better. At that time, you know, it was back before battle rap took back off again. So I was saying shit to make people sound good. I remember saying some shit in the school. I was like, I leave a hole in you. It was old rhyme, but I leave a hole in you the size of a dinner plate. And the way I said it, the whole crowd was like, oh, and they ran the class. I never forget that shit. But yeah, stuff like that. It was me listening to Philly rappers and then the New York style, and it came to me, came to Spazz.
Dope. So I guess how do you like practice for that? You know, when you have like a certain delivery or a certain line you want to get off, like how do you?
So
yeah,
my bad. So I don't like battle rapping no more. That's why I don't battle rap no more. But back then, you just it's a whole nother mode. I feel like you don't even care about as much of being on beat of rhyme scheme beats. You just trying to say the hardest shit. And if you say it and word it right, it's gonna hit no matter what. You know what I'm saying? And you watch it nowadays on Smack. They don't have no beats, but they can say anything, slow it down, speed it up, however they want, because there's no beat. And that's how it really was just like that. I would write the rhyme and just practice it. And I let my niggas hear it. I remember letting Red hear that rhyme. We both wrote that shit in my house, in my downstairs. And like basically, like, it was not a basement, but it was like a basement. And we wrote that shit down there. And we both practiced it and both went off. Shit. The next day, he said that praying man shit, I said that dinner plate shit, and it was a whole win for us. But yeah, so that's what we was doing. We was just practicing with each other and shit like that.
Dope. So, you know, also I do want to get more like into your, you know, creative process. So like from the battle rap transitioning into actual like, you know, writing and putting out music, it's a whole different, you know, lane. So like, how do you go about, you know, getting in the studio, whether it's like, you know, writing or you just kind of punch in?
I definitely don't punch in, but I'm gonna go through my whole switch, excuse me, my whole transition into it. I was always making music. I always thought I was that nigga, but it didn't sound, now that I listen back to it, it didn't sound like how I thought it sounded in my head. So I understand the criticism I was getting back then. But I always thought I was, you know, I was young too, like 11, making songs, and 12, 13, I'm in Hopewell making songs, and I'm trying to get on beat, and it went from me doing that, I'm battling, and I wound up dropping my first mixtape in Hopewell. It was like 2011, and that's called The Exit. And it was like right after we did this little dumbass dance, little spurt called The Jerk. I don't know if you ever seen it, whatever.
Are you talking about
yeah, the little
jerk? Yeah.
Back in the day, everybody used to do it. Everybody act like they don't do it or they never did it. It was a whole thing. Just like 20 years from now, people gonna be like, I wasn't shaking my hips and shit on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do this when I was young. You did it. 20 years from now, the little kid's gonna be denying.
That was about 2010.
Yeah. So we had, in 2011, I had dropped my mixtape because we did it for like a year. We actually got on, it was a thing called like justjerk.com. Pause. Well, it was like a big thing. We almost got sponsored and everything. Like the people in LA, I don't know if you know the people, it's like called the Power Rangers or whatever. They was about to sponsor us with the same shoes. We had like 10,000 views. Hopewell is a small ass city. So to get 10,000 views in Hopewell, it's like a big thing. It's only one high school in Hopewell. It's that small. So 10,000 views.
That's crazy. Was it Hopewell High School?
Yep, Hopewell High School. Yep, that's what it's called. And everybody go to the same school. And if you get 10,000 views, basically famous.
Yeah,
Basically famous. So we was doing our thing. I actually met Skills the rapper, the dude who do the wrap up.
The wrap up.
The end of the year wrap up. The original. He basically started that shit. I met him doing the jerk shit in Richmond. I met some top prospect football players that was fucking dancing. But I wasn't the best dancer. I was more just being me, but I definitely did do it. I had fun. Shit was lit. And I had dropped my mixtape right after that, and trying to capitalize off of our stuff, I put it on that platform on the same YouTube page. And it did and that was basically me breaking into trying to, I guess, commercialize myself. And I wasn't rapping about nothing crazy or nothing. So it was more just me trying to. I wasn't cursing and nothing. I was young, but it was some nice hits on there.
Yeah. So speaking of like commercializing yourself, like how do you go about your marketing, trying to get your music out there? If that's important to you, or you just kind of create?
I definitely try to market. I use Instagram and Facebook, like how you could pay to boost your ads. If I drop a song, I'm definitely trying to do that. Stuff like that. I'm not into, like, I know people like buy. I'm not doing no buying followers, views, nothing like that. So other than that, I just do shows and try to interact with real people. This interview is going to be me interacting with more people, interacting with y'all, interacting with everybody that sees it. I just want to put myself out there as much as possible. Trying to do features with bigger artists. I got a feature I did. One of my first features I did out here was with Young Crazy, and I appreciate him for showing me love. I never did the video, which I should have did, but I learned my lesson. Now there's gonna be videos coming out back to back. I got some more features coming out with some more big artists, so, and that's my way of trying to promote, is just mingling with the people that you want to be around, and that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, so like content. Getting that out there.
Yeah, and trying to keep doing. I do Freestyle Fridays. I was doing Freestyle Fridays on my page back to back to back. I also did Freestyle Friday on the radio out here on 102.9.
Word.
Yeah, so I was with DJ B and met some good people out there. I did the Sunday night spotlight, stuff like that, just trying to get myself out there in people's ears,
Yeah. Okay, dope. So speaking of like getting it out there, and like you say, speaking to an audience, I want you to speak on like your favorite, whether it's your project or your song, just like, something that people should tune into.
So my latest project, For the Babies, it's on all platforms. You can just search it anywhere. If you go to YouTube, I do spell my name with the cash sign, so it's the money sign, P-A-Z-Z, For the Babies. And yeah, you can go to YouTube, check that out. I got a good amount of bangers on there. I've been performing. I just opened up for Rome Streets when he was out here recently. I don't know if you know what that is, but he's with Griselda. He be doing his thing, nigga nice. But yeah, I opened up for him, and I performed the songs off For the Babies. I got some hits. Breathe is definitely a hit if you want to feel like Lil Durk, high speed music. I got some ones for the females, definitely. It's called. What is the name of the song, Shaq? It's called Never Letting Go. Sorry, Never Let Go. So it's a song called Never Letting Go. It's the Wayne Wonder sample. So the really appreciate you. You know that song? I don't know, the Wayne Wonder. So I got that sampled on there. I got another one called Nice and Slow. I got some more high speed music. I got another song called Again. That's more like if you ain't trying to be in that demon mode vibe, but you want to feel hype, you want to party. Again, it's the song to play, and I perform that a lot. It's a good amount of stuff up there, And I got a song with Dark 30. It's a song called Reach Out and Touch It, and it has me, my homie Barry Connor, and my homie Bonkers. And yeah, that song is some fire. I got an actual video for that came out on DeAndre Fulton's platform. I don't know if y'all know what that is.
Videographer.
Yep. So back to me mingling, you get what I'm saying? I'm trying to touch all avenues and show everybody what I could do.
Yeah, For sure. So you also mentioned performing. Like, what is your take to that? Because I know a lot of people just create, but a lot of people kind of live for the whole performance and getting on that stage. So how you view that?
Well, for performances, basically, it took me a while to actually get to where I'm at. I couldn't find anywhere to perform at for a while. Yeah, I didn't know nobody because I came out here and nobody was trying to help me, and I didn't know who to talk to get the help. So it took me mingling, and once I got some help, I got to the Monopoly concert, and I perform at West Beach. I be hitting it up, and it feels natural to me almost. When I first did it, maybe I was a little nervous, and every time I get my name called, I might get the little, I don't know, that adrenaline rush feel. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but that little rush, like, all right, it's time to go.
Yeah.
But
kind of hyping yourself up.
Yeah, but it's never like I don't want to go. I'm always anxious. That's all. It's just I'm ready to go. More so, that's what it is. And I just try to rock out. I'm trying to perfect my craft and make sure that I give people the best performance possible. That's the only way to get your fans hyped and get your fans onto your brand is to give them a good performance. Right now, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, for sure. So, and then speaking of like giving a good performance, like, you get up there, you're like communicating with the crowd.
Right.
So, I do want to ask you about features as well. So, like communicating with other, like, artists on the stage. So, I mean, if you like perform with other people or have like features,
I performed with Dark 30. I haven't performed with nobody else on stage yet. I have performed a song with me, Young Crazy, at the living room, but I think it's gone now. So, but I have performed at the living room, and shouts to them, Jan and all them, and I had went there and performed it there, but he wasn't able to make it. I actually think I seen him, but he was gone or something. I didn't get to catch him, so he wasn't able to make it basically. So I just performed there, but I also never asked him to come perform with me either, so it could be my fault. Other artists that I have features with, I haven't performed with because the song isn't out yet. So that's the only reason. And when I put it out, I'm definitely gonna ask, yo, would you like to, hit the stage with me and see what's up? And maybe we could do some things like that and bring some people in and fatten our pockets.
Yeah, for sure. So, you also mentioned like, just trying to get more out here in the community, tapping in. You also mentioned like, man, well, I could have did this better. So how do you feel about like the creative scene out here and being able to maneuver? Just with, it's an abundance of music and artists and this and that. So it's like, how you feel about that?
There's some people out here, there's a lot of people out here that I met that I truly fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Terrific is my man. Sensei is my man's. D'Angelo Xavier is my man. Static, you know what I'm saying? Dark 30. I still fuck with people in Hopewell. A lot of people in Hopewell I fuck with. But we talking about this area, and this area feels like it's trending upwards towards trying to get artists that are independent a real footing to, jump into the game. Yeah, because we got something in the water coming in a few weeks, right? Like 2 weeks or something, maybe next week or something like that, right? And it's gonna be flooded. All you gotta do is go out there, and that's it. Mango is like, what more can you ask for? We're not in LA, and we're not in New York, we're not in Atlanta. Even Florida has it, they try to make it like, basically like the 90s. Virginia used to have the fucking beach lit.
Going crazy,
yeah. I mean, it used to be before Atlanta, it was a beach out here. It's not, so, I think they're trying to get it back to like that and give people a real chance, and it's gonna bring money into the city.
Yeah,
the city's gonna love it. So.
It's funny that you brought that up. I'm glad you mentioned Atlanta, just because like Atlanta did the complete opposite of what Virginia Beach did.
Right.
We were trending there and could have been that, but just with how the area is structured, it's a big difference. But like Atlanta, like, all right, we got some momentum. The Olympics, came out there, and they had started to kind of move and maneuver with the artists and the leadership out there.
Yeah. So they all stuck together.
Yeah, I want to say that. I was like, damn, I just kind of thought about that. But
they all stuck together in Atlanta, and that's what they did. They all, like Lil Baby is helping put other people on. Gunna I ain't into whatever happened with YSL, but Gunna has was supposedly taught Lil Baby how to rap or some shit like that, right? Or helped him or some shit like that, right?
Yeah,
that's what I heard.
Right? And had something, yeah.
Right, so they all helping each other though. Is what the main thing is.
Yeah.
I know that's the one thing about New York is it always has to be a king. You know, I haven't heard King of Atlanta since T.I. Dead ass. New York. Everybody who come out is the king of New York. It don't matter. If it don't matter, Ice Spice is the queen of New York right now, right? But Lola Brooke just came out. She about to be the queen. You know what I'm saying? So now it's gonna create. It's always gonna be a tension. It's like why we can't just build it up together. And it's a good example of Atlanta. It's a great example.
Infrastructure.
Yeah, LA too. LA be holding it down. They don't even need nobody else. It's just LA.
Yeah, everybody's sunshine and just good vibes.
Yeah, it's like Nip was a legend and all over, but
it's happening with each other.
LA was could hold him up forever, you know what I'm saying? So, stuff like that.
Dope. So, you know, also just with your projects, I guess we talking about these other cities and, you know, people, artists. So like where do you pull inspiration from? Or like who are some of your favorite, you know, people to tap into?
Kanye.
Yeah.
If I had to name like 5 artists in the industry, right, it would be like Kanye, 50, Biggie, I would say Hove, and it's always hard to cut everybody off and name like the last person. But I would probably go, I'll probably go on some low-key A Boogie shit, and that's just what it is to make sure the new school always got that fresh breath, because I can't name everybody from the old school, and A Boogie is that nigga, so.
Yeah.
That's what it would be.
Yeah, definitely. And like when he hit, it's like he was, you know, kind of just pumping them up. Just, you know, projects, and you got the, you know, the different collaborations when they were doing XXL. I think that kind of fell off in the past years. Maybe I'm just getting older.
Nah, the rappers on there is a little bit, I don't know, they're not trying to, I guess they don't care either about trying to spit bars. They're just going up there with the, it's not even mumble rap sometimes, it's just swag rap. Like, I know I'm here. And it's
doing something.
Yeah, we don't want to hear that shit. We don't want to hear that. We want to hear you rap, man. Rap. Even if you want to swag rap every time, when it's time to rap, just put something there for me. That's all I'm asking for. I don't need it every time. Just once in a while, and I'll leave you alone. I think everybody else would too, you know. But these younger, and I'm young too, but I ain't that young. I'm 29. But these younger rappers, they they're just a little bit too swaggy with it. They need to come with some bars. There's a lot of them with it though, Chef G, you know. There's a lot of them with it.
Yeah, definitely. So, you know, also to kind of go off of that, like I guess the music that you would take to, you know, you got the lyrics and then you got the production. So how do you pick out what, you know, type of production that you're going with or producers that you work with?
I be picking beats that just make me feel like this is it. Everybody know when it's a good beat. It's like, do I gotta tell you that this is a good beat? Some people don't pick good beats, and I'm not gonna name rappers, but we all know rappers who just got a problem with picking good beats and it's messing them up. So that's what I do. I just listen to the beats that I go, all right, this is a hit. And if I could come up with something like in 5 seconds, just start flowing, I know it's something. It got some bounce to it. Yeah, I'm definitely rocking with it. But yeah, that's what I'm going for as far as beats. I can't make no beats or nothing like that. I've tried, but it's too tedious. I just want to rap. So I definitely got some producers that I'm rocking with. Gap Boy Beats, that's my man. He's from Hopewell. We used to battle different sides, but my man's got the hardest beats, I feel like. Terrific, he got some hard ass beats, my man T. The Swiss Frankie, I fuck with him. It's a dude named Gaz Beats, and it's I feel like I'm missing somebody else. Yeah, I think that's it there. That's about my 4 beat makers right there. I usually don't try to get beats off of YouTube. If I do, it's just for promotion, to promotion the song. If I do, or if I really want to do something, I'm gonna have to contact the person, lease it out or something.
Right.
Get some rights to it.
Yeah, it's really doing it legit.
Yeah, I'm trying to, you know, because I mean, if I make it, I make it. I don't care if I get sued, but I don't want to get sued. If I could, you know,
Right.
Pay for the beat for $300 and save 500,000. I don't know, you know, but I'm not trying to go through none of that.
Yeah.
Just pay for the beat if I can. They want 300, they want 250. Take the
Stand on your
beat. Yeah, and then I just put it out, and see what happens. And so far, so good. So far, so good. I've been taking it serious since 2019. So I've been making music since like 3rd grade, rapping, but really giving it my all. It was like 2019. I was like, you know what? I'm about to really try this shit. And then I got on the radio doing Freestyle Friday. And like I said, I did that for 17 weeks. And I was killing shit. And DJ B was on there like, Spazz, we see you. And trust me, everybody won't get in Spazz their name, we see you on there. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely appreciate it.
You need that sound bite.
Yeah. I met a few rappers, man. Big Will, the Party King. That's my guy. And when I showed him my music, he was like, oh, you rap, you know? He make dance music, so I don't think I'm really in his lane for him to help me, but he still helped me, and I always appreciate him for that. He actually sent my music to A&R in the industry. I didn't have no new music, and they said this shit sounded like it was from like 2013, which it was. So I couldn't even get mad, you know.
Which is actually a good thing, because on the flip side, it's like everybody kind of criticizing the new music. So it's just like, you know.
Yeah,
just never know how it go.
So I had that. I met a few more rappers, but yeah, a lot of people be showing me love, and Big Will's the one who pointed me to Terrific, and Terrific been holding me down. You know what I'm saying? I met Norview Ave, and that's who I'm gonna have a feature with. So I'm pretty sure they ain't gonna be mad if I say that shit. But yeah, I'm gonna have a feature with him. It's gonna be coming out. We're gonna do a video. We're gonna try to make that lit as possible for the summer.
Dope. So yeah, I'm glad. The last word you said was summer, so you know it's about 80 degrees out today, 80 plus. You know, so I mean things opening up. We got something in the water. So it's just like, I guess, what are your kind of plans? Like, what's next? You know, you got anything on the books? You know, for the next few months?
Well, there's gonna be a lot of videos coming out. I really wish I could have did the something indie water. It's like an indie version of it. I don't think I hit people up in time, and that was on me. So, but next year I'm definitely trying to push for that. But this year is just going to be videos. Like I said, I'm gonna have a bunch of visuals coming out for the Babies project. Then I'm probably gonna be doing the single with Norview Ave. I'm probably doing a good amount of features. I got a feature with Static coming out. It's Static and Yonkers from Lionhearted Music Group. They in North Carolina. They fired. And then I got some stuff I'm gonna drop with Sensei, D'Angelo, Xavier. I'm gonna do some stuff, and I'm just trying to basically do a lot of a big promo run for the summer. Videos, features on some 50 Cent, Lil Wayne, Drake. It's all the same formula, you know what I'm saying? Just follow the goats.
And you gotta recreate the wheel.
Right. Touch everybody and let them. I know I can rap, so I'm not worried about none of that shit. I know I can rap. I'll probably do some more interviews with Flight Sports TV. That's my cousin, and he's on top of it. He be doing interviews with like LeVar Ball. He's more like basketball, sports.
Like sports, okay.
Yeah, but he definitely has some. He had LeVar Ball. He had Freeway Ricky Ross. Yeah, him up there. I actually rap for Freeway because of my cousin, so I appreciate him for that. But, stuff like that, just trying to touch everything this summer. And I'm gonna be preparing for my next tape. I'm probably gonna drop a tape called Dark Skin Drake. There's gonna be a bunch of smooth songs like Drake gonna do, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's my second moniker. It's Spazz, but I'm the Dark Skin Drake. I be saying that shit. I'm saying it now on the interview, on camera. So everybody
y'all heard it here.
Yeah, facts. Remember this shit.
Yeah, dope. So, also just with you, doing music, I guess what's like, cause you got a lot of things to kind of go through. So what's been like you can also speak on like your favorite part of doing music and kind of going through this process, and also like your biggest plight, like the things you had to kind of overcome.
So I feel like music is like a healer. So it's like one of my best friends when it comes to just being able to vent and talk about what I go through. Rappers will go through something. Like if we get into it and we break up with a girl, I mean, I might not say her name, but it might be about you in the next verse. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If I get into an argument, it's you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be in my life. If I see a nice ass car and it's, oh shit, that was a damn Benz that I never seen before, I might put that in my rhyme. Stuff like that. It's my inspiration. But it's a hill. My mom's had passed when I was like first getting to Virginia. When I was like 13 too. So like 9th grade, she passed, and it was me. I was rapping a lot. So like I said, I was rapping over, and I just basically put it all in the music, and that's what I was doing. And that's what I still do. You know, anything I go through is definitely gonna go in the music.
Yeah.
That's how it is. You know, you're gonna get the real me in it.
Yeah.
Get the real me.
For sure. So, you know, so I want to ask you anything that we missed that you want to touch on.
Well, I do want to shout out my babies. I told them I'd shout them out. So I want to shout out to Sky, Star, Shiloh, Saint. You know, I love y'all to death. And it's always for the babies. After Dark Skin Drake, it's going to be for the babies too. And that's what we're going to do. It's always going to be for the babies. I'm here to try to change things, man, to make it generational for my family.
Yeah.
And I ain't into the battling no more, but if somebody ever want, you know what I'm saying, do some battle, I do that shit too. Had 100, y'all gave me up. But yeah, that's all. I ain't really got too much more. From the Bronx, I was in River Park Towers. I don't know if I told y'all that, but yeah, I did live in River Park Towers, where all that shit is going on right now with D-Thing, G's, and the YGs.
Right.
Yeah, so it's crazy how shit work. My father's from basically Highbridge, almost, well not Highbridge, he's from Prospect. So we was around the corner though from Highbridge when we was living in River Park Towers, not too far from each other. I was all over the West Bronx. And it's crazy how things go now. River Park Towers is like, they be screaming it, and I'm like, RPT. So I fuck with them niggas. And that's what it is, you know. I ain't here to talk about all the pain that I went through. I'll leave that shit in the past. That's how we gonna do it.
Yeah, definitely. So this ain't gonna be our last time sitting down.
Yeah, definitely.
You know,
maybe next time we do some pain. Maybe next time we do a pain interview.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, really like a nice deep dive.
Yeah, about what happened because you know, it's a lot, and I'm gonna leave a cliffhanger. That's how you
okay. All right, yeah. Hey, look, episode 2 coming soon.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
my nigga.
But yeah, nah, I appreciate you pulling up. You know,
Yes,
salute everything you're doing, your music and everything out here. So, you know, keep doing it, and we're gonna tap in.
I appreciate you, the official. What a wage, you already know.
Spazz the artist, and we out.
Told you that I always be there for you. No letting go, baby, cause I care for you. You been through the storm, let me clear it for you. All that pain in your heart, let me heal it for you.